Hi, welcome to Business Forward. This is Travis Markwood with the Lancaster Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce, and we're broadcasting today from the Frame Shop, and I'm here with Cindy Smith. And Cindy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hi, Travis.
It's good to see you again. We were here a couple years ago, actually, with the Business Forward show, but I was excited to see when we walked in today. You've got quite a few new things that we're going to talk about as we walk around the shop today. But let's recap a little bit on the history of this business. We were kind of counting the years back and trying to figure out when it is that you opened. So how long exactly have you been in business now?
Sure. My mom and dad started it in November of 1975, so
Okay.
It'll be 42 years in November.
Right, 42 years, which doesn't seem that long ago, but I bet a lot has changed over the years in terms of framing and techniques, and I know we're going to look at some new technology here in just a little bit, but traditionally, what are the things that your shop here has offered?
Sure. Over the years, art supplies, prints, limited edition prints, original artwork, but mostly custom picture framing.
Okay. And as you can see, there is quite a few selections, as you can see behind us here, of picture framing. But real quickly, when somebody thinks that they have something that they want to have framed, what is the process they go through when they walk in to see you?
Sure. Well, usually, we're a destination shop, so they do bring something in to be framed, whether it be for shadow boxing or a photograph or any type of artwork. So we come in, we make them feel as comfortable as we can, and not let the conversation gear towards price, hopefully, because we have all price ranges on the board. So we ask them, what it is, what their tastes are, what they would like to see done with this piece, and we really kind of are interested in what it is and how they acquired it.
Sure, absolutely. And I know from bringing things in here to have framed, there's a lot to choose from. Not only just the frame itself, but there's also matting, as well as I think there's different kinds of glass you can choose from too, as well.
Absolutely. Glazing, meaning, regular clear glass, the old non-glare, conservation glasses, and most people anymore are choosing museum glass. So
Okay.
It makes it look like there's no glass there. I mean,
Okay.
you have to actually go up and touch it to check and see if there's glass
Oh, okay.
there.
Interesting.
When it's clean.
When it's clean, gotcha. Now, there's also glass too that is like kind of UV protective. Is that correct?
Right, and it's called conservation clear.
Conservation clear. Okay. All right. Interesting. So lots of different techniques. Matting. You can single mat, double. Maybe I'm not using the right terminology.
No, you're doing
but-
great. I'd hire
Okay.
you. Single
I'll have to remember
matting, double matting, V-grooves. They're all cut on a bevel. There's different thicknesses, and we do have fabric and like linen, suede, moire, leather, all kinds of fabric wrapped mats. So, and we can put a fillet on the inside of that, meaning like a little wood piece that matches the outside edge of the frame.
Interesting. Now, I know we want to go look at, again, some of the other things that you're offering here, some new technology, some new product. But while we're talking about traditional framing, you have a little bit of a new product that we saw down the counter here. And it's kind of an acrylic frame, is that right?
It is. It's a solid acrylic, either transparent or opaque. It's made by Prisma Frame Company. And what you do is you come in and you look on my laptop, and we pick out a different texture that you want. And so we have little plexiglass pieces, colors that you can choose from instead of a traditional corner sample or chevron.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And those can be shaped differently and
Yeah,
molded
they can be
differently?
rounded on the edges. They can have 2 or 3 colors inside. So they're really definitely made at the factory.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, let's move on from the framing area and maybe head on over and look at some of the other technology that you guys have added to the shop.
Okay.
Awesome. Welcome back to Business Forward. Again, we're here at the Frame Shop, and now we've moved over to kind of explore some new technology they have here, and we're with Steve Smith. And Steve, this is a pretty high-tech engraving machine that we've kind of been discussing here. This really allows you guys to do a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, it really has. This is something that Cindy found a little over a year ago, and then we brought it in here to the business. It's kind of replaced all of our artist supplies that we used to deal with a lot. Loving this, having a good time. It's a very personalized gift line. People come in, they have a tough time finding something for a birthday, anniversary, Christmas,
Right.
wedding gift. wide selection here.
Okay. So we can pretty much engrave just about anything. I mean, we have looked around the shop. I mean, there's like you said, wedding gifts. If you're looking for something for the bridesmaids or for the groomsmen, you can engrave. I see pocket knives over here, all kinds of cool pizza boards, cutting boards.
Ink pens,
Yep.
business card holders.
Okay.
So,
It looks like you also do acrylic awards as well, right?
yes, sir. Yeah, we have acrylic awards, different shapes and sizes. I believe we have about 4 or 5 different styles. So
Okay. And so a company or an individual can submit a logo, the verbiage that they want on there. You program it into the machine, and the engraver goes to town.
exactly.
Okay, very cool. Now, do I understand we're going to demo that a little bit here?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
just very simply here, one of our ink pens. We do a tremendous amount of these. I literally scan it,
Okay.
and it'll pop up.
Uh-huh.
And oops, here we go. And I can put the name, I can put a symbol or a date or this or that. But I, for the camera world or the magic here, I went ahead and preloaded something right here.
Okay.
And we're right here. So I went ahead and preloaded something here with Mr.
Hey, all
Markwood's
right.
name
Got
on
my
it.
name on there. All right, I like it.
So I can actually just hit next, send this right over to the actual laser engraving machine. Tap,
It's ready to
engrave, and literally within, I should hear a beep. Yep.
Okay.
And in a matter of 30 seconds,
Okay.
I will take this from a blank pen
Blank pen.
to an engraved pen.
Very cool. And there it goes.
Yeah. So it's been a great product. A lot of people love the pens. They were a hit over the holiday season.
Oh, I bet.
At Christmas time.
Yeah.
So a lot of people come in from town
Right.
for Christmas and this and that, and they want
Right.
to send something home. Family group, whatever.
Right. Excellent. So obviously you're doing a pen right now, so it really doesn't matter what size of whatever you're putting in there. I mean, you can.
Right.
How big of a piece of?
One of the biggest pieces is our cutting board, which I think is about roughly 22 inches by 17 inches,
Okay.
and that's about the largest I can put in there.
Right. And so you can engrave a lot of different stuff. So like back here, I'm just grabbing
yeah.
this. I mean, we've got things like this. Whatever saying you want, wooden
Yeah.
pieces, acrylic. Yeah.
This is actually one of my favorite pieces right here.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Very cool.
So,
Yeah. Good deal.
and then of course an Irish blessing, and I did a couple things last year for the Fairfield County Fair,
Okay.
and coffee mugs, so we could personalize coffee mugs.
Excellent.
And then we've been done for a few seconds. So I personalized a nice ink pen for
Well, how about
Mr.
that?
Markwood.
All right, very cool.
So-
As you can see, man, it just came off there really cleanly as well.
Yep.
Very nice. Just put that in the pocket right there,
Absolutely.
and for good use next time. All right. Well, I know that we have some other technology we want to look at and some new products that you're offering as well. So let's head back over here and talk to Cindy a little more.
Sounds great.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks, Steve.
Got a quarter?
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
All right, welcome back, folks. Again, we're here with Cindy Smith at the Frame Shop, and we've kind of headed over to the center area of the shop, and you have a new line of paints that are quite interesting. I know we were talking before the show. People are using these a lot for the kind of to reuse furniture and create some unique pieces for the home.
Absolutely, Travis. They are. It's called Country Chic. It's an all-in-one paint product. It's a mineral-based paint, and it's very safe for your children to use. So it's a clay-based paint, too. So it's one-coat coverage is the idea that you don't have to do a lot of prep or a lot of sanding to your initial piece of furniture. Picture frame, whatever it is you decide to do, I should say. So we carry brushes and we carry all the paint. We carry a top coat. We have metallic powders, some fancy powdered dust, and we have, of course, you get a paint stirrer with every paint that you buy. Our little ones, we call them our sample colors. They run $8.95, clear up to $22.95. And there's about 40 colors in the regular line, which are very current colors. But they also come out with 2 limited edition color sets a year. That way, they might become part of their permanent collection, or they may not. They may only be limited edition.
And a lot of people are using these paints for like kind of antiquing and different finishes and things like that. I know.
Right. Yeah.
We talked a little bit about some pieces like this, correct?
Correct.
And you can kind of see how it's, not a full coverage of the paint, but it's got that antique look, right?
Absolutely. And then on the little rocking chair that we have back here, it's a green rocking chair. It was a maple rocking chair. It's got 2 coats on it right now. And I probably will leave it like that and then distress it. Okay.
Interesting. And then one of your customers made this piece right here behind us as well?
Absolutely. She turned this, it was a little table. She took the top of it off and she turned it into a little laundry basket. So she did make the cover and everything. She's a great sewer. And then she painted it and distressed it. So,
very cool.
Yeah, she does a really great job.
A lot of different uses for this paint, and you have a lot of different tools here too. I see sponges,
brushes. We have beeswax, which is a finish, and that will distress it. So we also have beeswax. We have some paint soap, but everything that goes along with this paint line. Also, we have a YouTube video. So if you get online and you look up countrychicpaint.com, or you go to theframeshoponline.com or .net, you'll be able to click onto those videos, and it'll tell you step by step how to use the products.
Very cool. Well, nice addition to the shop here and some of the things that you're offering. Do you guys do any training classes on this?
Eventually we will. We're going to be expanding next door, and so we're working on that, renovating that space right now, and we do hope to have classes.
So Steve's got a little bit of work to do over
He's
there.
got a lot of work to do.
Good. Let's keep him busy, right?
That's
that way
right.
He stays out of
right.
trouble. Good deal. Hey, Cindy, let's wrap up the show over by some of the gift items. I know that we want to talk a little bit more about those before we wrap up, but let's head on over that way. Hi, welcome to the Young Professional Spotlight segment of the show, and this is sponsored by Cryle Communications. And today we're here with the Young Professional, Abby Watson, and Abby is a brand new Chamber of Commerce board member, but she also is a corporate recruiter for Ohio Christian University. Abby, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Excellent. So Abby is a local resident of Fairfield County. Give us a little bit of your history. Kind of born and raised, right?
Born and raised Fairfield County. My husband and I now live here raising our 3 kids. We love Fairfield County. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else. It's where we like to be involved.
Excellent. Now, how about a little bit of your work history? Your job at Ohio Christian is fairly recent, but before that, you were with one of our local banks, right?
Sure. Yep. I started in the financial institution in the banking world and have recently made the transition over into the education spectrum with Ohio Christian University. It's a different world. I'm learning every single day, but I'm taking the tools that I learned with Vinton County Bank and applying them over to Ohio Christian.
Excellent. And what is it that you are doing for Ohio Christian right now as a corporate recruiter?
I am partnering with different businesses, 50 employees or greater, partnering to give them a credit towards each semester for their employees, hopefully to help them with retention rates by furthering their employees' education.
Excellent. Now, how about in your free time? You mentioned you've got a family and kids at home. What, besides running your kids around, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm a total foodie. I love to cook. If I'm not at home cooking, then we're probably outside on our property or just spending time with kids.
Excellent. Well, we're fortunate today. We're here on the Friday of the festival, so we got a nice background to do the Young Professional segment today. But hey, wanted to first of all welcome you to the board of directors and keep up the good work here as a young professional in our community.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Again, folks, this has been the Young Professional segment of Business Forward, brought to you by Cryle Communications.
As a company of young professionals, Cryle Communications is proud to sponsor this segment. We specialize in helping businesses and organizations get the right message to the right audience, at the right time, and in the right way. To learn more about Cryle Communications and how they can help you with your communication needs, visit them at crylecommunications.com.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster or 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Business Forward Ribbon Cuttings is brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home. Respect for tradition, regard for change. Locations in Lancaster and Baltimore. Visit them at their website at funeralhome.com. The Frame Shop in Lancaster has been family-owned and operated since 1975, offering a lifetime guarantee on materials and workmanship. All framing is done in our workshop with the utmost attention to detail. You'll have a one-of-a-kind product custom-made just for you. We can frame many types of items. We also offer frame and photo restoration and repair along with ready-made frames. The Frame Shop, where your business and loyalty are very important to us.
We made our way over here to some of the gift items, and again, we're with Cindy here at the Frame Shop. Before we talk about some of the gift items and wrap up the show, though, there was one last offering that you have now that is new to your line of products here. Kind of a unique way to display your family photos, right?
It is, and this is awful because I almost forgot about it because we just got into it last week. But if you bring us a flash drive or a picture, whatever you want, we are now able to print on acrylic. And tin, so this is tin.
Okay.
Okay. And then wood and cork. So in other words, nice images, any size. So if you'd like a little something different other than just regular photo paper and real thin, we've got dimension now that we can print on, watercolor paper and canvas also.
Okay. So canvas in any size?
Any size.
Okay.
And then we'd like to frame it for you too. But some of these items, would not necessarily need to be framed, but you can. Their stability is there so that either way.
Okay, excellent. Well, that sounds like a very nice addition to what you do here.
It is.
And then again, behind us, just as a reminder, some of the items that can be engraved, again, some of the gift items are located here behind us. And we mentioned a whole line of things for weddings and gifts and graduations. And
absolutely. Little tags if you just need a engraved tag for something. We have like personalized items that are small, anywhere from a dog tag or a keychain or a bookmark, clear up to like a heavy slate cheese board or a clock like you see, an acrylic award.
Right. While I'm sure that you know that engraving works on the items that you have in here, if somebody has something that's just unique that they think they want engraved, come in, take a look at it, see if it works or not?
Actually,
possible, or does that not work real well?
I don't want to say it's possible or not possible. I'd rather them take it to somebody that has, a different laser engraver that they can plug it in a little bit differently.
The items here work in the engraver.
Right. I would not want to ruin somebody's item, So, yeah, I would have to say probably no, but like I say, we can maybe add something to it, like an engraved plate to an item they already have.
Sure, absolutely. Now, as we wrap up here, we've talked about all the different things that you're offering since the last time we were here. There is a couple of things coming up. Well, some specials that you're offering right now as the
Right.
viewers are watching the show. The festival just wrapped up, so want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Every year, the festival, we offer a special on a festival poster framed. And so this year it was by Martin Barker, who the artist, and they're usually 18 by 24 in size. So we frame it for $89.95 with clear glass and backing, no matting, but it's a nice 2.5-inch wide silver and black frame. So we usually do that, and then our next biggest thing will be the fair. So we always
you're
have
at
our
the
booths.
you're at the fair, and where are you at there?
We're right off the rotunda in the art hall. So we are on the north side as you go in, right across from the Avon lady.
Perfect, gotcha. And do you guys do work there, or are you just kind of exhibiting your products?
Yeah, each year we take something a little bit different. I mean, again, custom framing is our main business, but with the laser engraving and the paint, it's hard to take your whole store out there, so you never really can do that. So each year we try and figure out what it is we want to focus on. So we're still in the process for this year.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you out at the fair. If folks want to stop by, you want to tell them where you're at, how they get in touch with you?
Okay, we are located at 339 North Columbus Street here in Lancaster. We are open Tuesday through Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 10 to 2, and are closed on Sundays and Mondays. We do have a Facebook page, the Frame Shop of Lancaster, and we also have a website.
Awesome.
Okay.
And if you kind of missed that information, give the Chamber of Commerce a call at 653-8251. We'd be happy to get you in touch with Cindy and Steve. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thanks for having us out again.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in again to Business Forward. This is a production of the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce and Interface Video. Until next time.